Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode from the Hermitcraft server. Hope you guys are having an awesome day. I have had a pretty rough couple of days. Both my wife and I have both been feeling very under the weather. I don't know, she's had a migraine, I've had a pounding headache for like 3 days, so we didn't have any videos yesterday, and I'm still not feeling super good, but the show must go on. I gotta get a video out to you guys. So we are here in the keep, and I want to do a little bit of work on the interior of the library. I got to get some lighting kind of hidden in here. I did do a little bit up here as well. I just put some torches on the walls. I think it looks fine. And I went ahead and I did hide glowstone behind the chests, which I wasn't originally going to do, but I think we can make it work. I want to today work on this hallway. And see if we can kind of get this sorted out. Now, there are a couple issues. If we pop down here, some of the lighting hiding behind the chests is sticking up in the wall over there. But you know what? I think we can deal with that, and it should be fine. So let's get to work on the hallway. Let's get to some building. I've probably done enough, rambling about stuff. So my plan to start with is I want to make some pillars that will cover up this lighting. We could do it with paintings and stuff as well, but I think it would look better to have these kind of pillars here. Let's go like so, and that's what, a gap of 3? So here, and then it's going to get all messed up. Although I suppose I could do something like this in the corner. And that would probably be okay. We'd have to do kind of the same here as well. Right? Something along these lines. Yeah. This'll work. So we'll just kind of bring these pillars. Wait a minute. Did I miscount that? I totally miscounted that. Okay. So let's put a torch here, and we'll just bring a pillar down like that. Yeah, that should be fine. Okay. And then what we'll be doing is making that match on either side, right? So we'll have these nice kind of walkways that we're going to be forming. And it'll help add a little bit of depth and interest to the hallway. So let me get all of these in place, and then I'll be back. All right, I am back. So we've got the pillars all in place, and they're looking all right. I'd like to add, just out of curiosity, how would it look if we added these kind of cross beams? Like so, and then maybe we could even do cross beams like that as well. Yeah, I kind of like that. That's not a bad look. I think it'll do, and it'll basically allow us to kind of do something up here with the ceiling that looks a bit more interesting than just a nice, plain old flat ceiling. So we'll do something like this. This little part right here is gonna kind of bother me. Oh man, I don't know. Maybe would it look better if we just did this? We need to try it out and see, I think. Yeah, that looks better there, but then it gets all messed up right here. I think that still does look a little better. It's not perfect, but I think it's fine. Yeah, I think it's fine. Okay, cool. Also, before I forget, I just want to thank you guys. Last episode was kind of a talky episode, and we talked about my opinion on basically sharing my political views on YouTube. I didn't actually talk about my actual political views, but the whole point of the video was about my thoughts on me as a YouTuber talking about politics and stuff like that in videos and what I thought of that sort of thing. And I have to say, the comment section, I was a little concerned that it was going to turn into a cesspool of scum and villainy, to quote Star Wars. But I have to say, I'm extremely proud of the comments on that video and the community and the way that everything was so respectful. There was some political discussion that went on in the comments, which is, perfectly fine. But everyone was, for the most part, very respectful of everybody else, and I didn't have to do any deleting of nasty. I think there was maybe one or two comments that were just very bad, like very offensive and racist, and I deleted those. But other than that, and that was one person who commented a couple times. But other than that, everything was very respectful, and I'm so proud of the comment section and the way that all of you conducted yourselves. So thank you for that. It means a lot, and it makes me very proud of our community that we have here. Also, while we're speaking of our community that we have here, recently there was a milestone that we hit, 200,000 subscribers, which is a little insane. That's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. So thank you for that. I don't have any plans for a 200,000 subscriber special. I honestly, I don't really have plans for any subscriber specials. Maybe if we ever hit the big magical 1 million, I'll do something, but I'm not really planning on any some special video or anything like that. I don't know. Maybe if I can think of something that I think would be fun and interesting, I would consider it. But I don't have any plans for us like a special designated 200,000 subscriber special video type thing. So just let me just say thank you for the support, and it's very humbling. I appreciate it very much, and it's amazing all that we have accomplished as a community in a relatively short amount of time. A lot of people don't realize that 3 years on YouTube, which is about how long I've been on YouTube now. My YouTube anniversary will be in September. 3 years on YouTube is really not that long. That's a very short amount of time in the grand scheme of things. Even as I think I may actually be the youngest hermit as far as channel life goes. As far as how long my channel has been around, I think my channel may be the youngest out of all the hermits. So the fact that we are at 200,000 in less than 3 years is just incredible to me, and it blows my mind. But I love it. I'm very humbled. I'm very happy. I'm excited, and it's an amazing thing to just see every day more and more people, continue to join the community, and it's just incredible. So thank you for that. I appreciate it. I'm not going to ramble on about it too much more, but okay. So we've got our cross beams in place. We've got our pillars in place. I think I'm just going to do a real simple carpet in here. We need some wool, and I need to clear my inventory because right now it's kind of a disaster. And yes, I know I have wool right here, but when I say wool, I mean I need colored wool. I need probably dark gray and green, I'm thinking would be a nice combination for this area. Why don't we try that? Let's go get some dark green and some gray, and see how that looks. Where's my button? There we go. Open, please. Thank you. Thank you very much. Also, my voice is so bad right now. It's very sore. My throat is very sore. As I said, I've been sick for the last couple days. So, forgive me. I know I probably sound like I'm talking through a grater right now or something, but what can you do? Okay, that is definitely not gray. That is magenta. That is not what I'm looking for. Here we go. So let's grab a little bit of this. I suppose we might as well grab the carpets that we already have made. There's no reason not to. And let's try this out and see what we think. I also realized that I put all of my rockets into this one. Yeah, there we go. Got it. Okay, try again. Server, please. Fly. No, almost. There, we did it. Wow. Yeah, server. Right now, there's a few people online. And you can see by the people online, you can maybe guess at what time of the day I'm recording this video. I'll give you a hint. It's very, very late for me or very, very early if you're American like me. One or the other. In fact, both. It's about 5 in the morning right now. But I do want to get this video out. It needs to get done. Let's maybe try something like this. I'm thinking just a real thin, simple carpet. Something like this will be good. And we'll do what we want it to do. So let's make a few more of these guys. There we go. And then we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Well, roughly 9. We need to make. There we go. So that'll do it. Just a real simple carpet allows us to hide the torches underneath. And I think that works. And it gets a little bit of color in here from something other than the bookshelves. I wouldn't mind. A lot of you have said I should add some reading areas in here. That might be doable. Let's see if maybe we can work something like that out. I've got a little bit of dark oak, which would be probably what we'd want to use for the furniture type stuff if we're going to do tables. So let's make a couple of those, make a few of those, a couple of those, and let's just try and do like some reading areas. Now that's a torch. Okay. So where'd you go? Okay, whatever. I think I lost one, but whatever. It's fine. So let's try maybe like right here. We can put them going into here. And then would we want to do it like that for a table? We'd probably want to do the table out of a different material. Maybe for that we would use logs. Right, so we'd have a couple of these like spread about. Now the problem with that is it restricts my access to these chests, and remember that this is supposed to be kind of a functional area as well, where I can come here and grab whatever enchanted books I need, but I think that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. I think. Probably don't want to go too overboard with these though. Like we don't want to do too many. Probably don't want one right there either. Let's go here. Yeah. Yeah, right here. So boop, boop, boop. Like that. This obviously won't be here. It'll be elsewhere. But we just kind of want to spread these out throughout the library. That's not a torch, right? Nope. And we'll just kind of work them in. We need more chairs. So let's go like so. There we go. That should be enough. I don't think I'm going to have more than 4 tables or 4 more tables. And we don't want them to be like exactly positioned in such a way that they, let's actually put this guy here instead. Right? We don't want them to be in like a pattern. We want them to be kind of spread out a little, or not spread out, kind of slightly random in their position. Like we want them all along this kind of line right here, but we don't want them, we want them kind of like, I know what I'm trying to say, but the words that are coming out of my mouth are not making any sense whatsoever. There we go. Let's do maybe something like that. How's that look? I think that's way too much. That's too much for the reading area. I'm not liking that. Let's maybe get rid of that one. Maybe we get rid of most of these, actually. I think we're going a little overboard. Maybe we just leave it with like a couple of tables. Just a handful, right? See what kind of a feel that creates when you walk in. You walk in, there's a couple there. These are both exactly lined up, which I don't really like. So let's change that. And let's switch it over to here instead. So we'll go like that. And then we'll put this here. There we go. I think that's a much better feel. Let's just see. When you walk into the library, you can see one table. And then you can see a couple over here, a couple over there. Yeah, I think that's much better. I definitely prefer that. Yep. Yep. Okay, good. And then let's put a torch here and here, because I think we still needed a little bit of lighting. But that should be good. So, library, done. Okay, back to this hallway. As far as decorating out these walls are relatively thin. So, we need to be kind of careful as to how we're going to go about doing that. We could just do, like, paintings. We could certainly do, you know, tables. Little things like, something like this, right? We could do some of these types of things and kind of mix some stuff in that way, which we probably will do, you know, just here and there. Well, I'm actually, this is probably how we're going to do the majority of our decorating, is with little tables like this. But at the same time, we need to try and come up with some other things as well. We don't want just these going along the sides. I don't know. I'm not really liking that either. I don't like the feel that this is creating. This is, Let's do this. Wow, I can't even fly when I jump off the top of my castle server, please. Let's take a look down here. Okay. So we did a couple little tables like this. We did some paintings. Okay. So maybe we can make this work. Still. Possibly. I can also tell I'm gonna need some flower pots. And I've got 2, but that's not gonna be enough. I'm gonna need a lot more than 2 flower pots. So, do I have... I do. Beautiful. Brick. Okay. Awesome. We also can't use spruce, which is what we used up there, which is what I used in the like first floor hallways, because we have spruce floors and it won't create contrast at all. So let's try something like this. Let's try oak. Just regular old oak. And let's see how this looks. Let's also see if I can properly take off. Nope. Game. Server. Oh, we did it. We did it. It took it. Oh, I crashed, but hey, that's fine. Okay. It's very frustrating sometimes, the server performance. But hey, what can you do? This is what happens when the server is located across the ocean from where you live. How does that look? That looks pretty good. I'm mostly happy with that. The other option, here's another thought. We could also make a couple of, like, benches, right? Or would it be better to just do, or maybe we try something like this? And that's like a little, nah, I don't like the look of that. We could do something like that. That's okay. Still don't really like the look of it. there's so many different things and so many different potential ideas, but I'm worried that it's going to get really repetitive and really not so good. Where's my... Here it is. But let's just try a couple things. Let's maybe grab some of these guys, do one of those, and then I should have a painting like here, right? We need to do the painting trick. Like so. There we go. And we can do something like that, maybe. You walk in painting. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. And then maybe up here, we create like a little thing. I'm trying to think how we would detail this out a little bit in a way that doesn't look really bad. The answer is not like that. Maybe we just leave it like this? Yeah, that's not bad. Excuse me. Yeah, it'll do. It'll do. So we'll go here. We did this and that, right? And then that creates like a little, just a little point of interest up there. That'll work. That'll be fine. As for lighting here, if we're putting paintings on the wall, can I put a painting up against that? No, it would have to be glowstone. Okay. Wood, a glowstone, a one of you, and now I should be able to put my painting right here. And that should give us our source of light for this as well. Now, I don't know that I necessarily want to just do this type of scene all the way along this entire hallway, because I feel like that would be a little bit excessive. I mean, we can try it, but I think if we do that on both sides, like, it's just going to be really, really samey. Yeah, I can already tell I don't like that. So we will want to mix some of those in. Like, we'll want to do that in some spots, but not everywhere. Maybe here we could do... This is where I run into problems. Like, interiors. Interiors in general just really give me a hard time. I don't like that either. It's like a little chessboard. No, I don't like that either. I don't know. I mean, my general interior design solution is like tables, chairs, and armor stands. Like, and I just don't think it really fits this space. Like, this looks good if you do it by its, here and there. If it's kind of like, a little bit, right? Small amounts. Like, we could get away with doing another one symmetrical on this side, right? And then instead of putting our flower pot off to the left, maybe we put this one right here in the middle. And then we would make, let's go, here we go. Just make a couple of those. One more painting real quick. And we could do something like that easily enough. Like, that wouldn't be so bad. The problem comes in when you're doing that on every single one of these sections, and then it's just too much. Like, it's not a good look. Then again, I don't know that necessarily every single section of this hallway needs to be all like super detailed out. Maybe we can get away with not doing that. Maybe we put a crafting table here and we say, make me some of those. Yep, there we go. And over here, where are my spruce wood? There we go. Maybe in this one we put a little azure bluette, or however it's pronounced. I still, you guys even told me in the comments how that's supposed to be pronounced, and I still can't seem to get it right. I don't know. It's one of those things. But maybe we do something like that. And then over here, you know, we know what's supposed to be back here. Maybe we still have our paintings in place. Like, we'll still do over here a painting of some sort, right? So let's just make one of those, and that way we can still hide our lighting. You know, so this might work. This might work. I don't know. I'm looking at this and I just can't decide if I like it or if I don't like it. What if we do something like that? Nope. Nope. Let's just leave that the way it was. We could do a trapdoor right here. I think that would look perfectly fine. But it would be something to help kind of cover up the ugly side of the crafting bench. I don't know. Maybe this is one of those situations where I'm going to have to get some ideas from you guys. Maybe that's what we'll have to do. In fact, I think that is what I'm going to do. Guys, I'm going to wrap up this episode right here. If you have ideas for how we can fill these spaces, it's basically just like a 3 high by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's like a 3 by 5 space. Keep in mind that I can't break out the walls on all of these because a lot of the stuff is like the outside of the castle or different things like that, or the outside of the keep, I should say. But send me your ideas on Twitter. Well, you can, you know, post a link to an image in the comments. Just be aware that YouTube automatically blocks links, so I'll have to approve them manually. So you might not be able to see your comment right away, but if you post like a link on like Imgur or something, some sort of image hosting site, I'll be able to look at it that way. Or just best option is just send me ideas on Twitter if you have them. I would really appreciate it because I'm looking at this and I'm just like, my brain is not working. And maybe it's because it's 5 in the morning. Well, now it's 5:20 in the morning, but still, you guys get the idea. Guys, that is going to do it for me for this episode. Sorry, it's a little bit kind of all over the place and a little kind of last minute. And yeah, it's one of those things. As I said, I've been kind of under the weather for a couple days now, and I'm trying to still make this thing work, but my body is not agreeing with me. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Links in the description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, my friends, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.